riding high all through the 90s and living the rock star life. But for him, it was always about the music.
But I love making music. It's just great. And it always leads back to music. Getting signed was like that was the sign of success, not a Lambo.
But when you get the Lambo, the rock star life, and all the fame that comes with it, was it all that he dreamed of?
It probably was a bit more than people realize in some ways, and then a lot less, the cost. No one ever sees the cost.
Bush frontman Gavin Rossdale, today on The Pulse.
Don't let the days go by.
So they've been making hit music for years, an iconic band. Now they're on tour, a new album out. It's like they've been doing this forever. And he tells me, our guest from Bush, Gavin Rossdale, tells me, you just keep going. How are you? And welcome to The Pulse.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. I'm not that much good at anything else. So I'm like a artisan, someone who makes something, like a knife forger making crazy knives. I just have this artisan life making music. And anytime I try and do certain other things, I kind of get pushed back to, if you could just do Bush records, that'd be great.
So this was just, you did a bunch of different things. You did solo music, you're continuing to tour, and people just kept saying, yeah, let's go with the Bush records. And
yeah, I mean, I did the solo record was 2008, and I had a nice fat hit off that, but it was a ballad, and his Love Remains the Same.
Everything will change, but love remains the same.
And I love that song. But I just felt like nobody wants a singer in a rock band with a solo record. Nobody wants it. It's just unwanted. You got to just, if you're in a band, keep it simple, play with your band or don't play. And I think that, so when I went on tour as a solo artist, everyone would be like, this is great. When are you doing, when's the band? Where's Bush, When I'd done movies, all the techs, the guys backstage, the gaffers and the crew. When's the next record, man? What's going on with Bush, And so I love doing that.
I mean, it's amazing to think, though, 30 years of doing this. But it just keep going, keep doing exciting new things. But it has always been about the music.
Got Eat with Gavin Rossdale TV show I'm trying to get made and funded. Not easy on TV, my goodness. That's an ongoing, oh my God. And in movies, whenever I can or get offered things or get an audition, it's so much fun to do that. And it's kind of nice to do the acting because you interpret what someone else's work and words and character and all that stuff. You bring it to life as best you can, but you're not starting with nothing. Like I'm interpreting someone else's work. When I do music, I literally start with a blank page on a screen. But I love making music. It's just great. And it always leads back to music. Because if I get do anything else outside of music, it's like I want to go back to my first love,
First of all, I might know some people to help you with the TV show. This may be a way we can work together and do this. So I got you. We'll talk. But take us back, because it's been a career that people have followed for a long time and continuing to do the music. And I don't know how many people know, what was that big break?
What sent me there was one man flying over to England and coming to see us in a rehearsal room in Harlesden, which is like sort of the heaviest, it's meant to be the most dangerous projects in Europe. And there was a studio there. We used to go and do our demos at, real great place. And this kind of very sort of, I don't know what the right word is, but definitely not street. What's the word? If someone's not street, what is it? It's like green.
Very corporate.
There's a guy who from Encino with a tightly, he wasn't ready for the projects in Harlesden. So he arrives and, he's ushered into the studio, gets out of his Mercedes. They haven't seen those kind of cars unless you're a dealer there, And so he came to the studio and he took a chance on us, Rob Kahane. He took a chance on us when no one else was doing so. And I mean, I was signed in my first band to Epic. So I did a few singles with Epic when I first began. Then I had a band that no one cared about, or cared about even less. That broke up, and then I began Bush, and I couldn't get it signed. And I used to think that getting signed was like that was the sign of success, not a Lambo, or not like the caviar on a jet.
Yeah.
In my life, it was like, that guy's got a record deal. She's got a record deal. You got a record deal? Oh my God, it was the biggest thing ever. So that was the biggest thing that ever happened to me. It just took that one person to believe in me, which they did. And then the rest is whatever.